Good morning, dear children. Today we are going to continue with the same lesson 9, and the next topic is applying the reasoning to make decisions. So when we continue the topic, everyone makes decisions in daily life. Some of our problems are so general that we hardly take any time to decide on them, right? But some of us sometimes, when a problem is complex, we need to apply our wisdom and experience while taking decisions. Different situations require more reason and skills to solve problems, right? So I'll tell you this. So sometimes when we take any decisions, within no time we take decision and then go. And sometimes due to some situations, what we do, we take more time to think and take decision. The same way here we have some examples. In computer also we have some reasoning, right? So we can quickly solve some simple equations like, see here 2 plus 20 plus 20, 40. That we can easily do it. And 8 into 8 is 4. We can simply, within no time we can take decision. Maybe we can say the answer. And 20 divided by 4, 5. And the same 50 minus 20, 30. So this is very simple. So we can finish very fast. And see here, when the mathematical equations is complex, it needs reasoning and strategy to solve it. See here, this one, we won't be able to finish it short time. We need a reasoning skill. See here, 12 into 65 divided by bracket 40 plus 40 divided by 280 divided by 4 and 2 power 2 minus 6 into 23. So this is long sequence. If you are not using the reasoning skill, we will get a wrong answer. See what we do? Here we need to apply BODMAS rules to give a correct solution. BODMAS means B for bracket. First we have to finish the bracket one. And then off. If there is any off in that question, we have to finish the off first. Off means simple. That is also multiplication. Off D. And D means division. M is multiplication. A addition. And S means subtraction. So this method we will follow. Here first we have to finish the bracket. And off, if there is any off, we have to finish that off. And division, the bracket also will say first we have to finish division and multiplication, and then addition and subtraction. So this rule we have to follow it, right? And here we have given one more example here: indoor activities and days, outdoor activities and days. So we have a clay modeling, salad making. There are plenty of examples we have. So to find the solution here, what we will do, there are certain conditions and rules to be followed by every student before making the selection of the hobbies from the given list of 8 hobbies. Rules to select the combination of hobbies are follows. So here we have 8 hobbies. To select that, what we supposed to do? We have given certain rules. Each student has to select at least 2 hobbies. From this, we have to select at least 2 hobbies. And the selection of one hobby from each selection is mandatory. From both sides, we have to select any one. It's mandatory. The periods for 2 selected hobbies should not fall on the same day. Same here, just to say clay modeling Monday, and here also say Monday karate. So this you may like sometimes we may like clay modeling, that is our hobby, and same thing karate also our hobby. But according to the rules, we should not follow the same day. But we have to select 2 hobbies. From this side also one as mandatory, and this also from this also we have to select any one. Right? So we have to pass through. So we have to go through a lot of strategy to find the solutions. That's what we say situations we have to apply it. Right? So So the next one, here keeping the choice of the selection of hobbies, the student has to determine whether the two hobbies are valid combination or not. So when before selecting these two combinations, what we supposed to do? We have to see this rule. According to the rule only, we have to see the solution, right? And the next one, see, it is very simple. They have given one problem that we are going to follow it, but we are going to finish it. Likewise, programming in the computer language includes logic and their decision making. This is what we are going to learn in the computer science now. So we are programming, we have logical thinking and decision taking. We have to do that. First, we have to find the logic. Here, they have given one solution. In logical thinking, we should first identify the main steps and then work out the detail of each step. So, first we have to identify what is the main steps. Here they have given one task. Look at the shapes given here. The main steps logical thinking are, see here, 1, 2, 3. 3 shapes are given. The fourth one we have to find. The fourth shape, we have to find which one is it. Right here, they have given the logical task. What's the task? Read the problem carefully. We have to read the problem. What is the problem? Carefully we have to read it. And then here, 3 shapes are given. What comes next in the square? What comes here next? Right? Identify. So goal, what is the goal? Our goal is to find the 4th shape in the sequence. We will find the 4th one. That's the goal. And information. The sequence of shapes in given. So here, what is the information? They have given the sequence. So 1, 2, 3. Likewise, they have given sequence. The information sequence of shapes is given. In the sequence, the first shape has 3 sides. First one has 3 sides. First one has 3 sides, second one has 4 sides, and the third one has 5 sides. Then what is the next one? What should be the next one? Yeah, you must have got the answer now. Condition. In the sequence, the number of sides of the shapes by increasing by 1. So here we have to use our logical thinking. First 3 shapes, and then 4 shapes, and then 5 shapes. So what could be the next one? It could be 6 shapes. So what happened? Ultimately it is increasing by 1, 1, 1. 3, 4, 5. Right? Here, solve. To achieve the goal by using the given information and following the condition. Reasoning. We have to use the reasoning now. The next shape should have one side more than the previous shape, which is 6 sides. So therefore 5 plus 1 6. So the solution is to work out the solution in step by step manner. This proves that which logical reasoning any problem can be solved. In Scratch also you can create projects with the help of blocks using logical reasons. So that's what we are going to do today in the practical way. So we have to think logical way. We have to think what is happening, what will be the next one. Right, children? See here, applying condition in the programming. See this block forever. Here we can give the numbering, how much it could be. So in the Scratch programming also we have conditions. So conditions, decision taking also we have. So accordingly we have to give them. Right? Applying condition in the programming. A condition is applied to put a check in a problem. It allows the program to select an action. Based upon the user's input, Scratch provides various blocks enabled with conditional programming concepts. In Scratch, if, so these are the conditional blocks we have. If, forever if, or if else, or the conditional blocks present in the control block category. So when we use if means optional, if not, if else, so what is happening? Everything comes under conditional block. The script inside the forever. So block it is. Block will execute only if the condition given after is if it is true. So if the condition is true, only then this block will execute. Then all the elongated diamond shaped blocks which are in the sensing block connected or placed as conditioned inside these blocks. Right? So everything is available in sensing block. Sensing block, it is in your model. You can use blocks from the sensing category or control the sprites in better manner. So now we shall see it in a practical way. So now we are going to do this control block. So let us observe them in the project. So now we are going to insert these blocks in the sprite. Then we shall see what is happening here. So for that, now I will explain it now one by one. So dear children, now let's bring the flag control event from the events and the flag clicked. And the next one, so forever block we have to bring control. So from that forever block we brought. And the next one, move 15 steps from the motion. So here is given move 10 steps, but here is 15. Change the value 10 by 15. So 15 steps. And the next one, if condition we have to bring if then condition from the control. If then leave it inside. And here then touching on the edge. So touching from the touching mouse pointer. See sense from sensing block and leave it inside. So when it moves 15 steps, that condition comes. If touching position mouse pointer is given, we have to make it edge. And then if it is true, then the next will apply. Turn 5 degrees. Turn 5 degrees from the motion. Turn, here is given 15 degree, we have to change, reduce it into 5. And next one is change color effective by 25. Change color by effective by, it is coming under looks block. Change color, yeah, here it is. Drag and leave it. Next one, if on edge bounce. If on edge, we have to give bounce. It has to bounce the ball. Since we are doing all the conditions in the ball, it has to bounce. It is the bounce is coming under motion block. Motion block. If on edge, if it is going on the edge, it has to move. So if the condition is false, what happens? If the ball is not touching on the edge, it will bounce. It will bounce. Okay, and then it will repeat again. And forever, this block is forever. Until we stop, this will repeat it. Right? So now it is ready to execute. Now it is ready to execute. Right? So let me keep in the full screen. We did not get exact picture as it is given in the book. So we have taken another saucer, right? So now let's execute this. So when I press this flag, it will execute. So I have pressed. Now the ball is jumping. When it is touching that edge, see the ball is moving. And when it is changing, whenever the ball is touching on the edge, the color is changing. See here, color is changing. The ball is moving here and there. Until it is not touching the edge, it is not bouncing. Right? So this is how we have to do it. Until we stop, this ball will be bouncing. So I stopped, the ball doesn't bounce. So when I click again, it will bounce. So this is how we have to use the control block. Okay, dear children. So remember it. This will execute line by line. Okay. Okay, dear children. So now we have seen how we use the conditional blocks in the sprite application. So it takes the reasoning everything. Now we are about to end of this lesson. The sensing block highlighted as light blue color coded blocks which are used to sense the keyboard input while executing the sprite. So you know that whenever we keep that whenever we type in the keyboard, it is It is a sensing block. So this is that. Blocks in the operators block category are round in shape. They are light green colored coded block and they are used to solve mathematical equations. So blocks, operator blocks category. So that is round in shape. So it has everything. So we have seen already. Right? The next one, the operators block will also include blocks to compare the numbers. So we have seen here operators. So we have seen already 4 operators, right? So here also this block will also includes the compare the numbers, whether it's a maximum number, minimum number. So it uses to compare all the values. So we have seen already one class the practical way. So if not, you do not see, please go and revise it. The next one, a variable is a placeholder. This catches memory that stores a changing value. So we have seen here children, a variable, it will store the temporary, the changing values. But at a time only one variable can be saved. Only one variable can be saved. So variables can hold one value at a time, as I was telling you. These values can be either numbers or string. String means text. Number means we know already, numbering. Right? String means it's text it is. And data block is used to create a variable in a project. So the latest versions, they did not give data block, but directly they have given variable. So variables can be, it can be, data block is used to create a variable in a project. So there we can create user defined variables. So whatever we need to keep a name, that we ourselves can create a variable by using in the data block. And the next one, when a word is saved in a variable, it is called a string variable. So when we save any variable in a name, so that is called string. String means we know already it's a text it is. As it is given here, text variable. And the main steps in logical thinking are task, identify, solve. So which we have seen in the previous slide. So first we have to see what is a task. We have to identify and we have to see the question first. And then identify what is the problem. So what are the things, what is happening next one. And solve. How we have to use the logical thinking and reasoning. So that we will get an exact result will get. And the last one, a condition has to be applied to put a check in a problem. In scratch, if, forever, or if else, or the conditional blocks present in the control block category. So we have plenty of controls we have. And in scratch application we have if, forever, or if else, or conditional blocks. It is there in the conditional control block category. So all are there, the control block category. Okay. So dear children, in this lesson, so we have seen many values. It is a practical oriented lesson. So when you get a chance, please practice it. So you also can see if you are unable to, if you don't have computer or laptop something at home, you can do it, you can practice it in the mobile also. So in the mobile we have Scratch application we have from the Play Store. So you can download it and you can practice all these exercises. So when you get a time, please do it in your mobile also. So most of you are getting a lot of time at home, so you can practice it. So dear children, so practice and study properly. So next class we shall start the next lesson. Last lesson. Thank you dear children.